Hello and welcome back to Doki-Doki Literature Club. Last time, it felt like I might have changed who I was pursuing from Yuri to Sayuri, but I'm not sure. Let's talk to her first. You came to me second. Why did you come to me second? Because I want to get you out of the way. You're not bad. You're not bad. You're growing on me more, but it's gonna take some more time for you to grow on me than the others, I imagine. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Just mostly glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested into my poems anyways? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you just end up scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even though I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, why the kidney? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I'm just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha 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 ha. Everyone's sincere laughing. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it's funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Oh, right. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sights, a sea that sparks with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea. Let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you had thought left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your beach, your escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That was nicer. That was nicer than yesterday's. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something about with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. It's sandy, and the sand gets everywhere, and I honestly prefer to swim in pools and whatnot, because I don't know. If I ever go into like the seawater, I always feel whenever I take a step, oh, I'm gonna step on something. Am I stepping on something weird? I don't know if I'm stepping on something weird. It's so weird. It's the unknown of what my feet are touching. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both to write about it, or whatever. So, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Oh, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. You know what? Yours is becoming a little bit more like yours. I wonder if hers is going to become a little bit more like yours, and you both are going to find a happy medium as you learn from each other. Sort of makes me want to go talk to her next. Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair to me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. And that's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri? It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink things and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Did you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach time. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, while the boom of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expansive bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet the tide comes, will gently lick your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yes, we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand, the salty air is therapeutic, the breeze gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. It's nice-ish. It's okay. I like some of your previous ones more. I'm also probably the sort of type that poem-wise, I'd probably like short and sweet better than other ones, because it's more about getting to the point rather than dwelling on it. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but it's my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Yep. How you doing, Sayuri? You okay? You smiling? It's nice, I guess. Oh, come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? I did? I was told you'd be the one who liked it the most. Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. It's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Hibiki. Sayuri. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today, Sayuri. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, you three. Okay. Am I gonna get... I'd rather go chase after her. She doesn't seem okay. I can sort of guess what's going on, but if I was in the situation I was worried about someone, I'd, you know, at least press the issue a little bit more. Not immensely more. I don't think Hibiki here is doing a horrible job at pressing the issue. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. It's just me. Did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Was there a catchphrase? Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Is it chop chop cock block time? Oh. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Quite possible. Quite possible. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually, she said she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so oh, come on. You can't even give me a little hint. Avoiding it entirely. Yeah. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. We just don't have enough things to do, and we already sort of divvied up the menial task. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Natsuki's spouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. Oh, jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So, you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that. I love atmosphere, definitely. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focused and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Ibiki. Oh, I can just... The one who is truly useless. Ta-da. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd really be appreciative of that. That's... I'm not suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I really wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to beg, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, so you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki's tried to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you'd like to handle the baking on your own. Ibiki may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decoration. I want to help Monika at the moment. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Hibiki to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Hibiki to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he really hasn't gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Hey, Vicky, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's all up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I'd prefer to help Sayuri. I mean, we're already neighbors, and... Monika said that Sayuri was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be so difficult. Oh. So, I can't choose Sayuri. Damn it. Monika. I guess I should probably be helping Monika. Yay, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah. Monika, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is he already most suitable for one person, we already have Sayuri as well. But Hibiki was the one who... doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. Oh yeah, that's the reason. That's definitely the reason, definitely. Oh my. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you really shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you're the guys with you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make some work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President. Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Hibiki to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Oh, no! God, fuck, man! God. I'm getting more water. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. I don't even mind those two. I just would much prefer the other two at this point. Do I have a preference? Can I say I don't have a preference and have them choose for me? Because, I prefer Yuri at the moment, definitely. But at the same time, I sort of would much prefer... I wouldn't mind either of them. But it's that sort of feeling where it's like, hey, that's going to make you do that route, isn't it? Probably, possibly, yeah, maybe. If I dedicate myself too much to it. I'll just pick whichever one I actually prefer. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. Let's just say... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Ibiki? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. Yeah, I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, technically. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, B? Me? Yeah, I get you say I'm interested in see how it'll turn out. Well, that's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Biggie picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are all taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with the words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri is trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would have said at a time like this. Because Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Now, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. The cupcakes are going to be so good that everyone's going to join the baking club. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone picks up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, yeah, you're right. I can't believe that's my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer to go to your house. No, maybe, yeah. I can sort of see. I can take a few guesses as to why she wouldn't want me going to her house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I said not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Yeah, don't underestimate yourself, Ibiki. I think that will make it a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Because I felt bad? Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I mean, I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you might have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose you to help you because that's what I want to do. Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. I mean, it's the third thing I wanted to do. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking things, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took tremendous effort for her, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this Sayuri. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous about Sayuri finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Or do we? Besides, like Monica said, it's about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason for me to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no reason that she'll, to doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally, even. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But, putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Seeing what Sayuri said and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. You know, the house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayuri? Hi, Biggie. Hey. How's your clothes, eh? Yeah, I'm not too surprised. Pajamas, maybe? Are you in your under... Or are those just short shorts? Those are just short shorts, like hot pants or something. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's, different. There's a minute of silence, between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Yeah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize some of the stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you so suddenly want to come over today? Are you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided that at the last meeting. Monica told me. So it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, yeah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stands in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Ibiki. Why can't it just be like it's always been? Oh, this is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have ever been thinking about me right now. Huh? But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Ha funny. Sayuri. I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something has happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So please tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about this. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Ibiki. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Ibiki? I guess I have no choice this time. This time? I mean, versus all the other times you were playing. Playing pretend. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? What? Oh my goodness. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone else happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. No, it's worthless. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Apparently I'm really dense. Shock and all for this, genre. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would try a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Ibiki. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because you didn't want me to put that effort in, right? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing other important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ha 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 ha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Having everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha 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 ha. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand how you're feeling at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Hibiki. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could have been like it always was. But I was selfish. Finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Oh. Depression's no laughing matter. You can't just say to get out of it. As illogical as she's being, you can't just tell someone to move on. Because the reason they're in it is because it makes sense to them. Tears streak down Sayuri's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I could understand. I came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. So I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayuri's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Huh? Vicky. Sayuri? I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Vicky. Sayuri is not hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. Oh, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Vicky. Hi. Sayuri barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. Oh, for her feelings. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Oh no. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings of Vicky. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But hugs are so warm. Oh, that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. And she does so. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All day. This has to be the one where I have other plans already. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'll be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Yeah, nothing could possibly go horribly wrong because, reasons. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Hi? Thank goodness. You're a little bit early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting out for a long time? No, I just got here. I start to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always texted me. Do I have parents? Does Sayuri have parents? Yuri, do you have parents? If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't really think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... It's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Huh. I do enjoy cleaning. I'd have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, no, don't look. I snatched Yuri's wrist. Was just in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yeah. I have a few things planned that you could help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements, eh? You know, mood lightening, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. Are we gonna be inside with our booth? Why do I feel like we're gonna be inside for our booth? I thought we were gonna be outside. At least that's how I pictured it. Okay. I didn't know you had plans on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. And I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That is great. It is easy to forget that you're actually a pretty intense person. Huh? Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it? Is that a bad thing? Nah, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little bit. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles in a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. Okay, so it is inside. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's with that wooden thing, though? Oh, this. It's a dildo. No, it's a diffuser for essential oils. Oils used for what? Paint? I don't think I've... Huh. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not in the fucking slightest. Yeah. Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Ah, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel all of them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them. Oh, yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. And, wouldn't that be beautiful? And I'll sketch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. Yeah, it's really creative. It actually seems sort of straightforward and like an obvious way to decorate the door. Maybe that's just me. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Hibiki. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, okay, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us just get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Concerning. Let's just ignore that for now, though. The knife is strangely beautiful. With the crimson blood just dripping. Oh. I'm gonna be so disappointed if this doesn't turn into something like that. I built my expectations up so high. The silver handle is an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. I might be weirded out, no promises. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Ooh. I would just take a drink of water to that. Refreshing. Okay. They're just so pretty, with the crimson blood dripping off drop by drop by drop. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Don't worry, you're super weird. But so is everyone. So should everyone be. You're laughing at me. Nah, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Ow. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Nervous laughter. Oh god, she doesn't use that knife on me. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Here's the sharpness. I feel the points of my knife index finger. Ah! Beaky, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh boy, let's take a drink of water for that one. Ooh. Delicious. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. He takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. It's like a drink for that one. Oh my. Refreshing. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively, man, I wish I drank alcohol. I keep taking shots every time. There's like a yandere, like, foreshadowing thing. God, I'd be so drunk by the end of this episode. I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise. But I guess she just was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little bit. She doesn't lift her head at all. Well, she doesn't recover from this, for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Fuck's sake, man. Hey, Vicky? Did you really just do that? Now, we're even. That was weird as fuck. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Ha 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 ha, nervous laughter. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Vicky. Yuri giggles shyly. You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Right, I don't think I need one actually. There's a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Great. For fuck's sake. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking in coming up with this, Yuri. Thank you. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? What I'd like to create is a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching this for us? Yeah, of course. Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you so very much. Just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it'll be too diluted. Okay. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, and then brought them back to my room. Yuri? Yes, what are you doing? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and pulling it back over her arm. Oh, she's not going to be like a cutter, is she? Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paints. I mean, the only one that doesn't seem like they have depression issues so far is Natsuki, and that's maybe just because I haven't talked to her nearly as much. I mean, Monica showed it, Sayuri's admitted it. Yuri here seems to almost be acting like she has that too. Hurley dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them in the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for the sunrise, then daytime, then sunset at nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Neato. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, this is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. Sorry. Let me just take a drink of water. Because she ends up being a yandere, to some extent, with her knives. I wonder if she would describe that as fun. In fact, I don't usually even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. You know, like doing a Let's Play, where you get to share your experience, your journey, and people can relive it like vicariously through you, and you can relive some of this experience vicariously through other Let's Players and whatnot. I like those sorts of things. This is fun to do. There's a reason I've been doing this for years now. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. That's not your fault. Oh, it's not your fault. Shit. Mess them up. Mess them up. Your face. There are droplets of, paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something in my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little bit longer. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded, today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment's over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue to follow Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling up the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, I'd say it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Yeah, okay. You say that like you're glad it's over. Oh, shit. I do sort of wish it had a slightly different, other than just the name, for when it goes back to main character. Because that's... Oh, no. I did get it right. Shoot. Was I wrong to assume that you were going to, that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Okay. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping that we'd have extra time after the finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And then the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems a little downcast. I understand why. It's not like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. Oh yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. Like how she barely gets time to have friends' moist towels on her neck for an extended period of time. That's a rare opportunity too. That doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. Kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine. We didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whatever you want. Yeah, you can just come over or we can go out somewhere. I forget you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Ibiki. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Eh? Hi, Hibiki. Sayuri? Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Hibiki. I just stopped by to say hi. It was nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be all together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh, well, I tried staying in my room. But my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. I mean, it's pretty obvious what they're doing here. Tears start to flow down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ibiki? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It'd be much better if I could just disappear. Oh, no, Sayuri, don't say that. It's true, Ibiki. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? What? Monica was right about what? Sayuri? What I said before was true. I'm not going to let this continue. Hearing about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Sayuri looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Ibiki. I'm really scared. What are you so scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and startled to like you too much. I did this to myself. Ibiki, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Let's take a quick drink. It's just making me feel so thirsty. This whole thing. Well, on the path, what did Monica say to you? I hope she said something nice, because that is ambiguous enough, but my first thought was I should disappear. The idea that Monica's the one putting worse thoughts into her head. That is what I was thinking. And that just seems so fucked up if that's true. She could also be saying the other alternative is I should just express my feelings and accept being selfish or something like that. It's okay to be selfish, that sort of thing. Which would be more reasonable, but that wasn't the first thing that came to mind, and I could see it being either one. So out of these, I'd say I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day. Don't you realize that you truly are the most important person to me? That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Hey, Vicky. Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Hey, Vicky. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayuri in my arms and pull her closer. You never have to let go of me again. I love you, Hibiki. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayuri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Hibiki. It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So, not gonna tell you what you should think, how you should think, any of that sort of stuff. I'll just be here. Support you in any way I can. To know that there's more than just those thoughts in the back of your mind constantly telling you how horrible you are for even considering this happiness to be a good thing. Reminding you that there's a different opinion, and that's not necessarily right. And you can choose for yourself and hopefully go a better route. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. I'll go to whatever base suits you best. Hey, Abiki. Sayuri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayuri? I don't know. I understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you... It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me that you love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. I'm not totally okay with that approach. Just listen to what I say and you'll be happy. Got it, Sayuri. Got it. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never been more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her and that she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I kept wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayuri is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Whatever it takes. It is the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. Sayuri isn't answering her phone. That's okay. I don't know. All the yandere stuff, I could be completely wrong about it. Because I really just saw someone with a disturbed face, and all the talk of depression and shit. I could easily imagine that being applied to someone's just like having a nervous breakdown. Because I just remember seeing one piece of artwork at some point that had sort of a more disturbed expression on it. And I sort of jumped to conclusions. Partly in combination with the whole, it sort of messes with you comment when it was initially introduced to me. I sort of got the feeling that it was something like that. Okay, and maybe I'm also reinforcing it by seeing every single possible foreshadowing to something like that. And just like taking a drink. Ah, lovely water. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but that's a little too much. No, I think that would be a good idea right now. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should nearly be complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Hey there, what did you tell Sayuri? What did you tell her? Hey Vicky, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared for that, as all the poems were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So, that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. Dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little bit harder? I say that, but I suddenly remembered what Sayuri told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yes, I should have. Shocking. You should take a little responsibility for her, Beaky. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. I know everything. And my poem about the lady who knew everything was really a thing talking about me. I am the meta. I am the controller. I am the game master. I don't know. That's sort of the impression I've gotten from her. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did you really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now. I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Oh, great. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on my desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on his own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What is this? If the Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I had not read before. I don't need to. I don't need to say what's wrong with this. Get it. Before I do what I know is best for you, before I listen to everything she said to me, before I show how much I love you before I finish writing this poem. But poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Yeah, it's not hard to figure out where that one came from. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Vicky? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out, after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her. Or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking to her with school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. And that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking her phone up either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on the door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a preaching of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. File game script .rpy line 307 see traceback text details. So that's probably a good place to end it for today. Or well, this episode. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. God. Well then. How to... God. Okay. Well, that's the episode. Yeah, I had a... As soon as you see that letter. What did Monica tell you to do? Sayuri, did she tell you to... That poem did mention it, didn't it? Shit. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you next time. Drive safely, everyone.